Did you know over 60% of first-time clients do not return for a second visit? That is so painful, but it doesn't have to be that way. That's where Maya comes in. Maya is the ultimate marketing software for the beauty and wellness industry. We have a proprietary funnel utilizing special algorithms to help connect the right consumers with the right providers at your business. This means that Maya helps you get higher spending clients you love to work with who stay the long haul. If you want to increase your revenue, increase your client count, increase your average ticket, and increase your new client retention, then you need Maya. Go to joinmaya.com to set up your own personal virtual tour and see why over 500,000 consumers have trusted Maya and the businesses we work with to find their perfect beauty and wellness pro. We promise you will love Maya.
Thank you for joining me. This is Kati Whitledge with the Beyond the Technique podcast. Welcome back to our Thursday episodes where we drop a little short podcast your way, a little mini version, and you're with me each Thursday. Today we're talking about fixing a financial problem. So I once heard Brad Sugars teach, and he's this amazing business guru. At the time I met him, he had 46 businesses he owned, real estate and stocks. And he is the founder of the company called Action Coach, which is an international coaching franchise. My very first business coach ever was one of his top executive coaches. And what an amazing experience that was. The first year I worked with one of his coaches, shout out to Mike McKay. Love you, man. We had an 878% increase in profit. We expanded our salon. We ended up doing $1 million in revenue in just 1,150 square feet. However, when I met this coach, financial management was not a strength. I never knew what a cash flow forecast was. And I've been in cash pickles. So today I'm going to share what I learned from Brad Sugars and his Action Coach team on how to fix a financial problem. And there's really two things we need to do. Number one, you either make more money. Number two, you cut expenses. It kind of is as simple as that, but I'm going to give you some tactical ideas today. So first things first, to get out of or fix a financial problem, you got to make more sales. You got to increase your revenue. So some ideas for you, and the timing might be great to do this no matter what, is starting to pre-sell gift cards or packages. So you could run a holiday prep campaign where clients can buy $300 gift cards and they get a bonus $50 gift card for free. So you're getting that $300 cash right now. You could pre-sell blowout or color packages with a slight perk. For example, you could sell 5 blowouts for the price of 4, but you're pre-selling those 5 visits. You could do the same with Brazilian blowouts if you offer that, or even perming. I mean, perms are coming back in a big way. We have a lot of like age 14-year-old to 20-year-old men, boys, I don't know what to, guys coming in and getting perms now. So there's a lot you could do with that. The pro tip here is to market these ideas with a sense of urgency, a sense of FOMO, where this is like a limited time or a limited quantity. If you offer memberships, you could pre-sell annual or monthly memberships for blowouts, color, men's hair cutting, waxing. There's so many ways that you could pre-sell or offer VIP memberships and get the cash up front. And even having memberships in general gives you cash up front, because if somebody's billed the first of every month, that's, cash that you're getting prior to them redeeming the things that have been promised to them. Another way to generate revenue fast is to train the team for upselling. I love this analogy of like, if you just upsell $30 to 20 clients in 1 week, that's an additional $2,400 a month in new revenue. So that and $30 is pretty low. I mean, when we think about the treatment add-on, even, I mean, what are you charging for treatments now? So the opportunity for upselling is really awesome. So you could run a campaign internally for upsell and get your vendors to help you. So if it is a product and maybe your vendors have access to a really sick pair of scissors, just that everybody would love, maybe they give you like, hey, how do I get these scissors to give away as a gift? Because your vendors and sales reps, they want you to buy more from them. So you utilize and leverage that relationship to help you with these campaigns and be honest with them and say, I need help. We are in a cash flow crisis right now and I need to make money. I'll get to more with them in a little bit. Another way to get money fast to help fix a financial problem is to get previous and former clients back in the door. If you don't already have a campaign running on a regular basis, this should be automated through your salon software of clients you haven't seen in a certain amount of time frame. Like get that going, but maybe you up the ante on what you offer. So this would be like, hey, we miss you. This could be an email or a text campaign. And you could offer a complimentary perk. Now, you know me, I'm always on the fence of adding value, so never discounting. So, giving something free, like get a free deep conditioning treatment if you know, prepay for this spot or, come in tomorrow with one of these openings and get your service done. Um, a bonus is to pair them with a stylist. What? So think about a way to get past clients in the door. What's the reason they don't come back? Well, two reasons: misalignment or missed expectations. The misalignment is so a thing. Like over 65% of new clients don't come back a second time. A second time. So that's first time clients. 65% do not come back a second time. That has to be majority of the time misalignment. Because when you think about missed expectations, you got to feel like, oh, I really blew it. They wanted this type of haircut and I didn't give it to them. I think the majority of the time is we just didn't click. I just didn't feel this. We weren't really on connected. So having Maya, of course, is going to solve that major problem. And you can use this in your drive back automations, meaning if you're sending out an email that says, hey, we miss you, maybe the stylist you saw the last time you were here was not the right fit for you. Would you take a moment to try our unique matchmaker? And we'll show you your top 3 stylist matches here based on your personality, lifestyle, values, and service preferences. So, in less than 5 minutes, you'll see your match. And by the way, if you book with one of them before the end of the week, you could say before the end of the month, you could say whatever time frame, you get this special thing. And maybe that's a complimentary hairstyling product that they can take home. There's retail offers that you can do. Get certain complimentary travel size products when you get 2 or more full size products. So, getting that retail cash in the door, as you know, you have better margins typically, not always, than when services. It depends on you and how you separate parts from labor on your services. Hopefully, you're absolutely doing that. Um, Again, if you have a financial problem, you need to fix it. Number one thing, and this is always where I always lean on how do we generate more revenue, first and foremost. The second way to fix this, though, is how do we cut the fat? Now, notice when you cut the fat, you're not cutting the muscle. So, what do I mean? It means if you're going to cut expenses, you need to protect the guest experience. So, cut things from behind the scenes first, not anything that's going to jeopardize you getting and keeping clients or getting and keeping team members. So, reviewing your product waste. Are you using a color management system that can help you reduce the waste? Okay. So, with a waste reduction, you're not having to go and buy more product as often. The vendors don't love that part, but this is good for you and your management system and your cash flow. This actually can save you thousands in a year in color costs. Audit your product and supply vendors. So there are ways for you to renegotiate backdoor prices, getting a hold of maybe product lines you've been with for a while and asking them to give you free shipping if you're not already getting free shipping. Consolidating orders for bulk savings, and asking them if you're missing any promotions or opportunities that you may not be aware of on your supplies. It might be a simple fix. Maybe you've been used to going to Target to buy your paper towels, and now it's time to switch to Costco or another better, more in bulk, better per price situation. Like, I'll tell you this, when our salon manager audited our expenses, so I gave her, here's a month of expenses. In 1 week, we were able to find and cut $3,000 worth of unnecessary expensive. And quite frankly, because I'm always focused on revenue generation, which is tied to sales and marketing, that's my favorite thing. I often don't look at ways to be strategic on cutting the fat things, so there were things that were ongoing subscriptions of weird stuff that I forgot all about, or things that you aren't utilizing. That is important for you to take a look at. But again, cut the fat, not the muscle. If it is something that helps you get and keep clients or get and keep team members, you keep that and you protect the guest experience. Reevaluate your hours and scheduling. Would you automatically make more money and have more business come through the door if you had 2 extra hours on a certain day, or 1 extra hour per team member that were an evening or a weekend? What's powerful about Maya is in your dashboard, you're going to see, what do consumers want? So one of the questions we do ask is, what's your preferred availability? You're going to be able to see at a glance what percentage, what the volume majority of people want. So it's interesting. We have an amazing salon that we work with in Colorado, and they brought up how they utilize this with their new hires. And they say, look, because of Maya, we know that here are the top 2 times that new clients want to be able to get in. If I look at my schedule right now, everybody's pretty much booked, or people don't work that late. So if you're willing to work 2 nights a week and a weekend day, then you're going to get booked quickly, and you're going to get booked with people that are a good fit for you. It's been a no-brainer for her team, and she's really optimized her schedule. So there's a lot that you could take a look at as well. And eliminate duplicate or unused tools. So are you paying for more than one platform to do design for graphics, like Adobe and Canva? Things like that. It's kind of like your household, right? Do you have Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Paramount? Like, how many of those do you need? What would be the same type of things at the salon? Do you have more than one education training platform? Do you need both? What can you choose between that still gets you the thing you want, but you don't need 2 or 3 of those things? You can just do a little audit. And then long-term savings, taking a look at your energy or overhead costs. Are you able to switch to LED lighting potentially, or programming your thermostat so things aren't running full speed when you're not open? There's just different ways you can do energy audits. I would personally need help with that. I would never know, where do I even start to look at that? So I would have to reach out to people who know more than I do on that topic. But there are some really cool people out there that do, and they're passionate about it. And I know in your area, you can find those people as well. So even small monthly savings will compound over time. And then I said I'd come back to the vendor relationship. You have these vendors. So asking them and telling them, like, look, we're in a financial cash flow struggle right now. We're working to fix this financial challenge, but are you willing to give us 60 to 90-day terms on retailer back bar? So essentially, you can sell your inventory before you buy it. They give it to you kind of in advance. And there are many people that are willing to work with you, especially when you are vulnerable and honest with where you're at. Um, and then, as a last resort, there are small business credit lines or loans that you can, look for a local bank or credit union and partner with them. Um, they do have better terms than high interest rate credit cards. So you don't want to get yourself into a pickle. You don't want to do things today that are going to be additionally harmful in 3, 6, 9, 12 months from now. So I'll just close with this. If you're in a financial pickle, there's two things to think about. How do we generate more revenue, which is always the side that I like to go hard on, have gone hard on in the past when we've had challenges. And some of those campaigns have been so friggin' awesome that we just do them now all the time. Like, for example, that gift card campaign. So, first things first, make more money. That will help you. The second thing is cutting the fat, not the muscle, and cutting those expenses. Financial problems, my friends, are temporary, but only if you act quickly. So, if you took something from today that will be very helpful, and maybe you're not even in a financial pickle, but you're like, I want to kind of do these ideas in general, then that's the goal. The goal is to always offer you value and give you some ideas to help you have a more profitable business so you can have more freedom in your life as a salon owner and leader. I hope today was great for you. If you really appreciate Beyond the Technique podcast, take a moment, leave us a 5-star review. That way, more people like you will discover this podcast platform where we are here to change the way that you are supported in your business. Until next time, have an awesome day and stay strong.